Thanks for staying with us. Last week, Minister of Power Adebayo Adelabu criticized Nigerians for leaving their refrigerators and air conditioners running while they are away from home, citing a lack of awareness about electricity consumption. Addressing journalists in Abuja, Adelabu expressed concern over the wasteful use of electricity due to its affordability in the country. He highlighted instances where people leave appliances running unnecessarily, such as keeping a freezer on despite everything inside being frozen. What are your thoughts on this? So we have a caller from Port Harcourt, Mr. Atat. Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. I just want to say thank you, lady, for always taking the views for this angle. Okay, so about this light issue, I just think that our public leaders need to go to public speaking schools on how to address the public the moment they get into a position where they will have to speak to press. Firstly, we have so many issues in power. Firstly, the prepaid. People pay. I paid for prepaid. I have not got it. I paid 85K. I have not gotten it. In my office, they were bringing bills 25,000 to 22,000. Since last year, I disconnected myself from utility bills. Thankfully, I was able to afford solar. I've been using solar. So when you say these things, you say people are wasting power, you look at it realistically. In my house, I use prepaid. What do? I live off my feet. But when I was on estimated bill list, I will not off my feet. Why? Because I don't know when the light will come. Then. So sometimes we leave this is not because we know, but because we are not seeing the light. So if I off my feet and go and come back and, and they bring light behind your back. So I think they need to look at the issues. Then they also need to look at when customers make complaints to them, he also has to look at the possibility of them responding to that complaint. In my home, there's a time when I was estimated billing. I was being given 40,000 naira for one bedroom. I went all the way to NEPA office to say, come and check what's going on. They came to the house, they did loading. Behold, we Nigerians too, we are part of this problem. My landlady had connected another compound light from our own table. So I was paying light for myself and for the next compound. It took NEPA people 3 months for them to solve it.
Wow.
How many Nigerians can wait for 3 months? How many Nigerians can wait to protest? They need to also ensure that when people complain like this, they respond on time. There are so many issues. We're not complaining about the light or the increase of light. Give us light first, then we will pay. Just make we see the light. Give us the prepaid. Don't for us. That's it. And some of them, they always go to the part of their abroad that works for them. Why don't they go to countries that...
Let's take this call, Mrs. Akinwale from Abuja. Good morning, Ms. Akinwale. Hello, are you there?
Hello?
Good morning, ma.
Hello, good morning.
We can hear you, you're live.
Thank you. I'm Mrs. Akinwale from Abuja. I'm a first-time caller.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. You know the problem? Please, you in the media should help us talk to this minister. The problem we are facing is not even the story he's talking about. It's the fact that where is the money to even buy the life? Where is it? The increment in salary has not been taken care of. So where do you get the money to buy the life? And this one that is talking, they are wasting life. Where is the light? They're not bringing the light. If you are not metered, as you said, there's no how you can get this light because the exorbitant price they give to people that are not metered is too much. We have not recovered from the petrol story. Where is it coming from? This nation, the Lord will help us. I pray that Tinubu will even review this portfolio. God bless you.
Yeah, thank you so much. Let's take this call, Pastor Cyril from Port Harcourt. Good morning, Pastor Cyril.
Good morning to you all this morning.
Go ahead, you're live.
All right. It's so sad, so disappointing, and so pathetic that such statements are coming from the Minister of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. I think the important thing is to address the major issues of the power sector in Nigeria, the power sector in Nigeria, talking about power generation, distribution, and metering. Allow me to use the power that is available to my own discretion since I'm paying for it. I could put ACs and freezers in all my rooms, even in the lobby or the balcony, anywhere. First of all, let power be made available. Then, as long as I am paying for it, it's at my discretion to use it. Let it be that I'm wasting it, but I've paid for it to the government. It's not for a minister to sit down in his office and tell us how to manage power that is not even available. I have things in my freezer, and for about 3 days, we traveled, only for us to come back. Everything has spoiled. Everything spoiled. We have to discard them, throw them away. Were we supposed to turn off our freezers if we're traveling, when we are living in a country where you have unstable power supply? No. You don't tell us how to manage power. Make power available first. I think while we are addressing these statements or the outcome of this media interview or interview granted to the media, the president should look inward. I think that man, he is not conversant with the power sector, what is happening. He should be replaced, please.
Thank you so much, Pastor Cyril. Let's take this call. Rotimi from Owode. Good morning, Rotimi.
Good morning, BC.
Good morning, sir.
Happy ending of Ramadan fast to my sister Nima.
Thank you.
Mr. God bless you. I quite appreciate your insight on what you just said now on this power issue and the minister. It is so unfortunate that we still have people like Femi Adesina in Tinubu government. The rascality on some of our people when they get to office is appalling and very, very embarrassing for a public servant to be insulting Nigerians, telling us that we are wasting power. When he knows that the problem with power sector is not the usage, it's the transmission. He knows this is the same minister that fly around with private jet that almost crashed sometime around last year in Ibadan. He is telling Nigerians that Nigerians are wasting life when he was busy wasting taxpayer money flying private jet around. This is the same Adelabu. I expected President Tinubu to have sacked this Adelabu and the Minister for Information. Because the Minister of Information, we have not had him. He is the one responsible for rebranding the government and telling Nigerians what the government is doing and the current situation of the country. The Minister of Information is more or less invincible in this government. Those one we see talking sometimes, coming up again, insulting the responsibility of Nigeria, just like Prime Minister did. It is very insulting for Adelabu to tell Nigerians to be switching off their freezer. How many hours of light do we have a day in Nigeria, especially in Lagos?
Our freezers.
When grid shuts down
Yeah.
almost every other week.
That's actually very risky. We have Shegun from Ketu. Good morning, Shegun.
Good morning, lady.
Good morning.
Well, right now, Nigerians have an opportunity to contribute to the assessment of their ministers. Adiza is about now launching an app that will assess what minister has done in office. So Nigerians have an opportunity now to assess Adelabu and co. That's number one. Number two, the question is, what is the role of the Minister of Power in power right now, particularly in the increment or decrement or whatever of bills? He has no role by law. He has no role by law. Unfortunately, Adelabu in that interview spoke more sense than lesser sense. But we have picked the little statement he made that was wrong. If we are to be honest with ourselves, Nigerians are wasteful. I think what Adelabu should have said was that, look, right now we are generating, we can transmit more than enough. Nigerians, please kindly switch off lights that you are not using so that others can have. Instead of you telling us to switch off our freezers. What we should be happening on is that they should give us prepaid meters so that I can on my own determine what I use.
True.
If I want to be wasteful, it's my business. It's my money. If I want to conserve it, it is mine. But the biggest problem, like like some of you have said here now, is that right now we are not transmitting enough. We are generating, the discourse cannot get it to us, the end users. That is the problem we have. And that is what Adelabu should concern himself more about. But for we consumers, we should have on them giving us prepaid meters. If you give me prepaid meter, if I want to waste my money, nothing concerns you. But right now, Nigerians have an opportunity to access their ministers. Adiza is about 10 this morning, launching that app. So all of us can go there and start putting our opinion in the assessment report that will be given to the president on Adelabu. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.